What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of the FIFA 17 career mode. This is episode number 110, and today we have the first leg of the Champions League quarter-final tie as we host the French side Lyon at the Signal Iduna Park. And coming on the back of back-to-back wins against FC Cologne and Frankfurt as well in the Bundesliga, I had a fully fit side for this game after resting 10 of our 11 players on the weekend against FC Cologne. So super excited for this game, really looking forward to it, and hoping to advance to the semi-finals for the first time with Borussia Dortmund. The first chance fell to us as well, 13 minutes in. Diego Menendez trying one of those special free kicks, and I say they're special free kicks. He's only scored one of them, but the shot going just wide the post and behind for a goal kick. And then the 30th minute, another chance here for Dortmund. Aubameyang gets himself inside here after the defender slips over and trying to clear the ball, but I blazed the shot way over the bar and behind for a goal kick. So still 0-0, but it was all Dortmund in the first half. Lyon came to Germany and it seemed like they'd forgotten their attacking coach because they didn't know what to do. They had no idea how to go forward, and all they were doing is defending and trying to keep us at bay, and they were doing a pretty good job of it as well. It was still 0-0 at the break, and Lopez made a fine save there to deny Diego from scoring from the free kick to make it 1-0, but it was still goals at the break and still goalless in the second half as well. I really did struggle to create any chances in this game as Lyon kept holding the ball and basically just shut the door on us, but with 2 minutes to go, we would open the scoring through our French midfielder Paul Pogba, scoring his first goal in quite a few games, and what a goal it was from Paul, our number 6, firing the ball into the bottom corner, making it Dortmund 1, Lyon 0, and with 2 minutes to go, Lopez the goalkeeper, was saying, well, what do you expect me to do with that? Paul Pogba shows you all exactly why I signed him for £70 million plus Marino. It was a lot of money, I know that, and some of you guys said it was a waste of money, we didn't need him. Well, that's true, we didn't need him, but I still wanted him, and this is why, because Paul Pogba is a megastar. He's one of those players in the game that can turn the game on its head. He can turn the game in your favour. He can create something out of nothing, and with his range of stats, that's hardly a surprise. I'm celebrating on the touchline like crazy. Borussia Dortmund 1, Lyon 0, and Paul Pogba fires us in front and fires us to victory. So final score, Dortmund 1, Lyon 0, we get the result, and Paul Pogba's fantastic strike from range is what separates the sides in the first leg. So 1-0 the final score, we get the win, we don't concede an away goal. That was my main sort of aspiration going into the game, but also taking the lead so late on to win the game too. A fantastic result for us, and going to France, we scored just one goal, Lyon will need to score 3. So a massive luxury for us to not concede in that game, a big result, and I'm so delighted that Paul Pogba once again proves his money, shows why he was brought to this club with a wonderful goal, and a really important one at that as well.
And they come into this game, Borussia Dortmund, with the best defensive record.
Well, defending is an art, and sometimes a forgotten one in this day and age, but this lot haven't forgotten it, that's for sure.
And coming into the second of 3 games in today's episode here, we will take on Hanover 96 back in the Bundesliga here at the Signal Iduna Park. And in our last Bundesliga game against FC Cologne in the last episode 2 games ago, you saw what I decided to do, rest my entire side as I fancied our chances with the backup brigade and just Michael Müller between the sticks from our usual first 11. So I decided to do it once again. We beat Cologne by 4-2, so once more I decided to rest the entire team and hope for the best. The first chance fell to us as well, 11 minutes in. Emery Moore went forward but fired his shot way wide of the post when really he should have at least hit the target, so it was still 0-0. But in the 14th minute, another great chance here from his free kick, 27 yards out, and I've got to say right now, I feel like a bit of a genius for keeping this guy here. Kevin Volland scores once again, and it's another really nice goal as well. He's not just scoring goals at the moment, he's scoring nice goals too. He steps up to take this free kick, he demanded the ball, he wanted to take it. I thought it was to go to Götze. Instead, Volland demanded the ball, he took it, curls it in, and makes it Dortmund 1, Hanover 0. I'm on the touchline thinking, see, I knew he'd come good at some point. I mean, I say I knew. I hoped he'd come good at some point, and he does. It's another goal for Kev. It's Dortmund 1, Hanover 96 0, and we take the lead here at the Signal Iduna Park with the B team. So Dortmund 1, Hanover 0, the backup brigade fire us into an early lead, and a few minutes later in the 18th minute, once again, Kevin Volland is through. Moore's chip ball came straight to him. He takes around the last man, Klosterman, goes through to shoot, and finds the back of the net. net once again. Kevin Volland in red-hot form right now. That's a sentence I never thought I'd say after his terrible start to the season, but now he can't stop scoring. Takes around Klosterman. I'll be honest here, the goalkeeper should have done better, no doubt about it. Wasn't the best of finishes. It was straight into the knee of the goalkeeper. He diverted the ball into the roof of his net, but still Volland scores once again. That's now his 8th goal in the Bundesliga, and I never would have thought Volland would be pushing double figures this season after such a poor start to the year. So Dortmund 2, Hanover 0, both goals coming from Kev, and in the 45th minute, Emre Moore almost scored a lovely little goal here. Nice little Bergkamp flick to take it around his man, but dragged the shot wide the post with the weaker right foot. But once again, like FC Cologne, I played a backup brigade, but it was no real problem for us. We were still looking a far superior side, and this is why I'm so glad I've built this team like it is, because even the bench team is so strong. We were leading by 2. The game finished that way. Final score, Dortmund 2, Hanover 0. Man of the match going to Kev once again. Where has this guy come from? It'd been so bad for so long. Now he's looking like he could possibly overtake Werner as our starting striker alongside Aubameyang. I mean, he's just on fire right now. So Dortmund 2, Hanover 0. We get the win. We stay top of the table by 5 points with 5 games to go. Destiny is still in our own hands right now, and all we got to do is make sure we don't slip up like we did last season. But it is worth noting our final 3 fixtures are against Wolfsburg, Bayer Leverkusen and Red Bull Leipzig as well. So still some very tough games to come, even though we are still clear favourites to win the title. But for the third and final game of today's episode here, we take on Lyon in the Champions League quarter-final second leg. We brushed them aside in the first leg by a goal to 0, so now can we get ourselves an away goal in this one to surely secure the tie and secure our progress to the semi-finals? Let's hope so. I want to get in the semi-finals of the Champions League. Come on, Borussia Dortmund. Well, after just 1 win in 4 games, we've really picked our form up. 4 wins in our last 4 games, and we're beginning to look like the type of team we were at the end of January and throughout February as well, where Paul Pogba came in and changed things. Then we slipped up a little bit, but now we're back to our best. And as we stay top of the table and try and advance to the semi-finals of the Champions League, big game tonight in France, can't afford to lose as we lead by a goal to 0 going in to this second leg. But the first chance will fall to Lyon, and of course they need to score. Toliso's corner goes straight into the feet of Dembele, and now we lead a counter-attack. And you guys know this year, corners, you got as much chance of scoring from one when you're defending one as you conceding. And El Shaarawy is through and fires it in to the bottom corner. Case in point. Stefan El Shaarawy makes it 1-0 to Borussia Dortmund, and it's an early lead for the Germans, and now Lyon must score 3 times on the night, and this is so obvious for me to say, but when you get those away goals and you don't concede at home in the first leg, you know that 1 goal will probably be enough, and that's almost certainly going to be the case. Stefan El Shaarawy drills it in, and it's 1-0 to Dortmund. Werner looking for Davis here. He could be through. Henry to Hoover. Davis taken down, and the referee's given a penalty 16 minutes in. The number 4 for Lyon takes down the Hoover on a forward run. A very rare sight to see. He had possession of the ball. Davis nicked it off him. And then, I mean, that's a difficult penalty to give because he only wins the ball through coming through Davis. But Davis never had possession of the ball. So you guys can let me know in the comment section down below whether you think that was a penalty or not. I personally think it was, because Davis, he only lost control of the ball because of being taken down, and Aubameyang will score the penalty as well into the roof of the net. What a strike from Aubameyang. 2-0 to Dortmund. Now Lyon must score 4 on the night, and it's all falling apart for the French team so early on into the game. An absolute bullet from Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. 2 for Dortmund, and we're into the semis. I already know. And I kind of got my words messed up there as I was discussing the penalty. I mean, the reason why I think it was one is because he lost possession of the ball and then only won it back by making the tackle through coming through the Hoover. Had he not touched the Hoover and just won the ball, then of course it's no penalty. Or even if he won the ball first, then that's fair enough. But instead, he only won the ball through coming through the back of the Hoover, and Davis rarely ever gets forward. He never goes into the penalty area. He should start doing it more often if he's going to win us some penalties, seriously. And now Davis wins it back again, and another chance on the break, and Lyon are capitulating as Diego finds Aubameyang, who's inside the area, shot blocked by Nkulu, and they'll get the danger clear. Lyon are all over the place. The tie seems done already, and they're in a lot of trouble right now. They could concede 3, 4, 5 goals for half time at this rate. And Davis again on the ball, rolls it through towards Timo Werner. What a first half for the Hoover. El Shaarawy towards Aubameyang to surely make it free this time. Great save by Lopez, who dives on the rebound as well. Lyon are all over the place. I mean, it's literally been all Borussia Dortmund in this game right now. And now Diego through towards Aubameyang again here. These two linking up well in this first half. Aubameyang towards Timo Werner. Waits for the outside runner, Diego. Menendez, can he get himself inside to shoot? Still Menendez on the ball. And this time, we do get our third goal. And finally, make it free for Borussia Dortmund. Diego Menendez has secured it 32 minutes in. There is no way back for Lyon right now. We are running rampant. It is 3 for Dortmund, 4 on aggregate, and we are through to the Champions League semi-finals, and Lyon have put up no resistance whatsoever. One late chance for Lyon to grab a consolation goal in the tie, cross deflected, and the header by Tolisso goes in, and for goodness sake, we are so bad at keeping hold of clean sheets, man. Seriously, I know it's not going to matter. We're going to win the game, but a cross deflects off Weigl. Tolisso beats his man Mustafi in the air. It's 3-1, 4-1 in aggregate. We'll win the tie, but clean sheet just gone like that. 3 goals in 33 minutes, and that's enough for Borussia Dortmund to progress to the semi-finals of the Champions League. The board wants to reach the final, and we're now 180 minutes away from getting to the finale of the competition. A great performance from us, particularly in the first half, and a great win. Total dominance, 10 shots compared to 2, 5 on target compared to 1, 58% possession, and a 3-1 scoreline. The far superior side, and we deserve this win. And man of the match to the Hoover, who didn't get a goal or an assist but did win the penalty and had a great defensive display in this game as well. You don't always see how good Davis is in this team, but he's a very important member of our squad. He had a great game tonight. And that will end today's episode of the FIFA 17 career mode as well, guys. So a big thank you for watching. I really hope you have enjoyed it. And if you have enjoyed today's episode of career mode, then please do consider leaving a like, as likes are, of course, very much appreciated. And they really help the channel grow as well. Much love to you all. Hope you guys had a great weekend. And I will see you for the next episode of career mode very soon.